to get, it's time to get, it's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. It's time to get up. Yeah. It's time to get moving. Hey.
Good morning. Hold on, I'm coming. Whew. I'm practicing. I'm practicing how to stop myself from crying. Do you know how? How not to cry. Now, I can hear some of y'all now talking about, I don't do all that crying stuff. And you over there judging me. Talking about something. I haven't cried in 12 years. Yeah, I could tell. What you mean? Because you ugly. You ugly. People who don't cry are ugly. I'm sorry. Listen, I don't want to start your morning off like that, but for real. And don't argue with me, you argue with your daddy. Because I have done the research. Based on my very specific and scientific study of the 3 people that I know in my life who don't cry, all 3 of them are ugly. And they know it. They know it. And there's no judgment. I'm just saying. Tears moisturize your face. You know, hydration is youth. This is self-care. Crying is self-care. And I'm good with crying as self-care. But I do want to pull it back sometimes so that everybody don't know that I'm a punk. But I always forget to practice beforehand, y'all. Like, I forget to master the skill of not crying before I need to use the said skill. You know me? I like to learn in the moment, okay? Like in real time. It's more authentic. But right in the moment when I'm already about to lose it, when my feelings are at peak hurt, my face has been at the highest level of played with it. My voice is cracking. Like, that's not the time to practice, but that seems to be the time when I decide, let's work on emotional control. I mean, it's like I be hearing the waves of the ocean of my tears swelling up, like they ready to crash. And I'm like, here's the scene, girl. You better not cry. Action. Spoiler, I always cry. So right now, I'm practicing. I'm practicing with you this morning. So if anything today gets me even close to the cry button, I will hit the emergency switch until I'm not ready to cry. No crying. All right, y'all, listen. Coming up on today's show, there will be no tears, okay? In fact, all joy, all inspiration, and more laughing. It's all about gratitude this morning, and we have a special guest in the building today, Mr. Michael Harris. He is running for Commissioner of Revenue for the greatest city on the planet. And today he is talking about pivoting and just some other jewels there for anyone who is looking forward to switching up their career, making new moves by this time next year. So don't move, okay? Because today's show is going to be fun. It'll get you going for the day. This is More Laughing in the Morning, and we will be right back. I ain't gonna cry.
Searching for higher education, a supportive network, and a place to make lifelong friendships? Say hello to Virginia Wesleyan University in Virginia Beach. Virginia Wesleyan is a must-see. To schedule a campus tour, go to vwu.edu/explore.
Well, let me see if this fits in my garage.
It's important that you get a feel for the car you're buying and the people you're buying from. You don't get either at Cardoom. At Carter Myers Automotive, we're with you every step of the car buying process. Before the purchase, during the purchase, and after the purchase. We'll even bring the vehicle right to your home for you to test drive. Carter Myers Automotive. Owners just do more.
See how this Virginia Natural Gas customer saved energy and money in her home. She insulated her hot water pipes.
And that's a wrap.
Then she changed her air filters.
And put more change in my pocket.
There's lots of ways to make your home more energy efficient. Take your free energy audit today at virginianaturalgas.com.
Good morning, good people. It's your girl, Allison the Comedian, and welcome to another Coffee Talk right here on the More Laughing in the Morning show. During coffee talks, we start the day setting intentions so that we don't slap anybody, okay? We can't slap nobody. On our show, we promote safety. So starting the day off laughing and being intentional and inspirational and stuff keeps everybody safe. Duh. And that's why we have our coffee talk. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm just kidding. But we do like to set our intentions during coffee talk so that we don't miss out on making the day incredible. Today's coffee talk is brought to you by Black Please Coffee, the smoothest coffee for the best conversations. If you're going to pour into others, make sure you pour something good into your cup, okay? Okay. All right, so we are going to pour. And I got this glass, and I don't want anybody to be like, well, are you about to pour coffee? Yeah, I am. I'm about to pour coffee into, this might even be a cocktail glass or wine glass. This is not a coffee glass, but I need y'all to see this. So I want to show a half, what you call this? Do you consider this half empty, half full? Either case, that's where we at. Depending on how you look at it, half empty, half full, I know you've heard that old question before. Is this half empty? Do you see half full? But this morning we are taking it one step further. Because some of us are waking up today staring at a real life half empty glass. Life is life, and I get it. There's not enough money, not enough energy, not enough support, not enough experience, and it's heavy. Woo, I get it. I do. That feeling of lack can weigh you all the way down if you let it. But here's the twist, okay? Instead of arguing with what's missing, what if, hear me out, what if we paused and just asked, well, what makes this good, right? Like, what's in here right now at this state, even if it's not everything that I want, that still has value? Okay, so let me help you. I am going to list 4 reasons why this glass being half full is something to be grateful for, okay? So I'm looking at this, I'm like, dang, this is what it is. Okay, this means I'm not drinking as much caffeine today. Less caffeine, right? It's a half full glass. There's room for more. You see? Right? What else? It's half there. I could drink it faster. You're getting good at this. You get it? It's only half of a glass. Half of a glass, you know what that means? It's less for me to spill if I knock it over, clumsy slumsy. You get it? Now it's your turn, y'all. Come on. What are 5 things that makes your exact situation good? Now I know I said 5, and I didn't do 5 on myself. I did 4, but I was stretching, and we stretching. So you can stop at 4 if you need to, right? But not perfect. That's not what we're trying to get for your situation, right? But we want to make sure that we see the good. It doesn't mean that you're staying here, right? But it shifts your energy so that you can rise up with power instead of sitting down in pity. And baby, with that shift, with making the decision that whatever the state is or something, you can find what's good in it, that's where the magic happens. So today, our intention, our affirmation, what we're doing today, we're being intentional to find 4 or 5 things that makes it good. Whatever it is that you want it, whatever it is, what makes it good? Let's have that posture. It's gratitude, it's finding things to be grateful about. And gratitude makes you powerful because when you shift your perspective, you can change your posture. And that's how you start. You stop surviving and you start leading. All right? We got this. We got this. There's nothing in front of us that's going to be halfway. We can do this. All right. So we got a lot to get into today. Okay? So don't go anywhere. We have to take a quick break. But coming up next is our This Time Next Year segment. And baby, I don't know what this is, but I had to do it. It's a good one. Okay? It's a good one. We have Michael Harris in the building. So let's keep this energy of hope flowing because it's going to be a good conversation for anyone who is ready to pivot by this time next year. I got someone here that'll really keep us inspired. We'll be right back with some more Laughing in the Morning Show.
Searching for higher education, a supportive network, and a place to make lifelong friendships? Say hello to Virginia Wesleyan University in Virginia Beach. Virginia Wesleyan is a must-see. To schedule a campus tour, go to vwu.edu/explore.
I see you. I knew it. Time's up. Don't you touch that.
There is an easier way to see if your home is energy efficient. Start your free energy audit today at virginianaturalgas.com. Take control of your energy bills with the Energy Efficiency Program from Virginia Natural Gas.
Today, I have the pleasure of talking with Michael Harris, someone who isn't afraid to pivot. Having now embarked on his third career journey, Michael is proof that it's never too late to reinvent yourself. He's been able to adapt, change, and keep pushing forward. So y'all, let's dive into the mindset that drives his bold moves and how you can embrace and I can embrace our own career pivots by this time next year. Please help me welcome Michael Harris in the building. It's an audience, like they're going crazy. I gotta be quiet.
They are great. They are going crazy. There's so many people out there.
That's our by faith.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show. I'm so glad you're here. We finally got you here.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm excited.
You're doing good. And he came in here, y'all. He's like, it's early. I'm not a morning person.
It's early. It is early. I'm not a morning person. Never will be, but it's okay. At this age, I've given up on that. So.
At this age, you ain't nothing but a tenderoni.
I'm 41.
41.
Yeah.
Shout out to the gang. That's what. Gang. We in our 40s. Shout out to everybody in our 40s. Yeah. Michael, I am so glad that you are here. You really inspire me. And then just even when we had our conversation about like career pivots, I'm like, this is something we need to be talking about with people because I don't really see people who have the mindset towards pivoting in their careers the same way that you do, I do, and this is a new season. This is a new journey. So I thought that this would be great to help our friends on this time next year. So
let's do it.
Glad you're here. All right, so third career. Was that right? That's your third career journey?
Third, fourth career, somewhere in there, yes.
Okay, tell us.
So, I started off, I guess, well, we're not counting Walmart when I was a kid. But,
you worked at Walmart?
Yeah, that's my first job.
For real?
Yep, 16, 17, 18 years old. And by the way, I was Employee of the Month at 17. I know no one cares, but just putting that out there. But anyway, so my first career, I was in the Navy for 6 years. I did that. I did nuclear operations. And then I went on to work and do engineering operations for Newport News Shipbuilding and Sea Marine Diagnostics, doing from engineering operations, nuclear, and to vibrational analysis. Then I transitioned from that, and now I'm an attorney. So, yeah, third or fourth career.
So, wait, no, we're going to get at retail. We're going to give you some.
Okay, we can do that.
You got retail, we got engineering. No, so is the military and engineering the same thing?
Well, it kind of flows into each other, but not really. It was definitely separate.
Okay.
I did a couple of different things in the engineering side, separate from the military. Yeah, but my skills from military facilitated that career as an engineering technician. Yeah.
This is cool. Like, look at you. You got an expansive tool belt.
I ain't even talk about the music part.
You ain't even talk about it.
I know.
What you play?
Play the guitar. Yeah, electric guitar. I sing. I used to have a whole band. Been on TV, radio. Been on Wavy 10, all the other stations.
What was the name of your band?
We can't mention all the other stations because we're trying to give y'all love. But
listen, we not haters around here. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. We're collaborators.
Yeah. But music is my first love. I definitely did that professionally. Wrote some songs for people and things of that nature. So. But once I got into politics and law and community work, I kind of put that to the side for just a little bit.
Well, they was like, no more drill.
Oh, no. We still can do it. I'm still going to win that Grammy. It's still on my list. But for now, I'm kind of focused on helping people in this capacity.
Nice. Okay, so the whole attorney piece, I was going to be an attorney, too. We never talked about that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I took the LSAT.
Yeah, and what happened?
Dang, this is a moment on TV right now. I didn't even open it.
You didn't open what?
The results.
Why not?
This is some work. Wait, this is our interview, but you got to come back and be my therapist because I realized like I ain't even. I took the LSAT and walked out of there. I was like, all right, that was it.
Still can do it.
I still can do it. I would be a good attorney too.
I think you would.
Or I can have a morning show bringing all the attorneys on.
That's true too. We can switch places.
Okay, could Okay, listen, Michael, I'm glad you're here because tell us about the right now that you're doing. You running for? Are we in? How that work?
Yeah. So right now I'm running for Commissioner of the Revenue for the city of Hampton.
The greatest city on the planet.
The greatest city on the planet. Yep. Greatest city on the planet. That's why I live here.
So what does that do? I should know, but tell me.
It's okay. Yeah, the Commissioner of the Revenue, they really assess taxes, right?
I know. I thought you said they really assess. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Did they prep you and tell you what show we on?
It's okay.
More laughing after dark.
No.
So they're really
They assess personal property taxes.
Assess.
So not your real estate taxes. Don't get upset. That's not me.
Okay.
That's a different assessor. They assess excise taxes. They assess meals tax. All those things are excise taxes. And so, and then also, obviously, customer service. And they hand out business licenses and do the assessment for business property tax as well. So combination of things is really, really serving the community on the way of interpreting tax code, applying that so we can obviously generate revenue for the city.
This is so very interesting. So as a citizen of Hampton or any city, why should we care about who? And make that sound way better than why should we care, but it's given.
No, it's important. I think these offices have been hidden sometimes in the background. When you look at treasurers, commissioner of the revenues, and some of the other constitutional offices, they're kind of hidden in the background, but they're very important. They're vital into the revenue that we produce, so we can build schools, so we can do city services. All those things come from generating revenue and the way that we collect them, but also being what I call flexible, being consistent and fair with the clients, not clients, sorry, I'm thinking about law, but with the citizens is important. So the way we collect them, the way we provide customer service, I think it's important in those offices. And so my goal is to shed a little bit of light on that, be out in the community a little bit more, and just make people understand where their money is going, where their taxes are going. And so that's kind of why I'm running in a nutshell.
I like this. Thank you. Get me smarter. Okay, so you have had different, careers and journeys leading all the way up to this moment. Do you have moments where people have a response to your new idea, right? So here's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like for me, I've done different things. I've had a career in human resources, and then I was 100% I'm going to be an entertainer.
I can see
and
that.
Then with the HR part?
Yeah. But in the entertainer part.
Okay. Yeah, the one that you just said, girl.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm focused.
Yeah.
And so then from there, I moved on into, I guess entertainment, and then doing this production show is something. And now we're doing a nonprofit so that we can give the youth in Hampton a chance to come and work on our set. And I feel like sometimes I'm like, all right, so this time for the next 3 years, and they're like, you're doing something else.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And so, like, do you get that? Do you feel, or do you care, or what's...
Yeah, I definitely get that. I understand that. I would tell people this. When God gives you multiple talents, it's very, very hard to pinpoint what you're supposed to be doing. But really, you find your purpose in where your talent fits a need. And that's kind of just the way I flow. I used to try to kick down doors all the time using my talents, and then I would come back around full circle. So what I do now is I wait, I prepare. And so when the door is open, I kind of just walk through it. But yeah, I do definitely get that often. I think most people are just scared to pivot. It's really, really hard. Transitions are tough, but they're definitely necessary. And they're not made for everyone. So... yeah.
I think so too. So talk about that. Unpack that a little bit. You think that, so that is more projection. Oh, you doing something else? Is because like, well, maybe you were scared to move on to yours. So it seemed.
I think we're living the life that a lot of people want to live. They're just afraid to step out. It definitely takes a lot of faith, but God has blessed me through so many things. So I utilize faith in everything that I do. It's a calculated faith. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't mind stepping out if I feel anointed, or I say motivated, or driven to do that. I have no issue with that, but I think it's important to pivot.
Okay, so then is there something that happens where you're like, do you go into a situation, say, I know I'm about to do this for the next 3 to 5 years, do you feel like this is not long term, or is it just when it gets uncomfortable, or do you never know? How do you know when it's time to pivot?
Yeah, so believe it or not, I never, I have a big plan for my life, but I don't generally try to parse out what that looks like time-wise. And so I don't say, I'm going to run for commissioner of the revenue in 4 years, I'm going to do this. I don't do that. I don't say I did know I did not want to be an attorney all my life. My goal to becoming an attorney was to be in a better position to help people, to open up pathways and networks for other people to come into law, especially some of the communities have been disenfranchised, and kind of just, have the knowledge so I can pass that on. So, if God wants me to be an attorney for 25, 30 years and practice actively, then I'll do that. But really, it's just to use the skills to be able to help other people. But no, I do not try to parse out 4, 5, 6 years. Like I said, I wait, I prepare, and I just wait for those doors to open. That's the best formula for me.
This is good. Okay, so while we got you here, I'm trying to like think of our audience that will be watching the show, and they're like, "Ooh, Allison," you know. I feel like our audience, they talking to me, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So anyone who is watching this could potentially be really inspired, especially when you just got into us, like, you know, you might be kind of scared.
Yeah. Yeah.
It pings someone.
Yeah.
So for those of us who are sitting there listening to this conversation and like, maybe I am scared. There's something else I want to do. Like, if they got a chance to talk to you, how would you encourage someone who felt stuck or know that they are a little afraid, but there's something else that they should be doing? It's time to pivot.
Yeah, so I would tell you this, you know, life, obviously, people say life is short, you know. I don't really say it like that, but I say, you know, our life is really purpose-driven. And so when you have the opportunity to do something else, then do it. Try to live life with no regrets. Because what you don't want to do is open up your eyes at whether it be 50, 60, 70 and say, I wish I would have. I just don't like living like that because it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for your family, not healthy for your spouse, not healthy for anybody. And then the talents that you need, the world probably needs it. Another thing people probably don't realize is, you know, we're in the United States of America. And as many of the things that we have to say negative about the United States, having traveled around the world, we have the opportunity to do something new. Just on the whim. And so it may be tough. It may take a lot of hard work and pain because I've been through a lot of pain to get here. People don't know about that part. That's a whole nother story. But you can do it. It just takes some sacrifice. So, yeah, just do it. That's what I say.
This is good. Okay. I want to know about this pain, so we got to bring you back because, A, I need therapy. You're going to help me.
Yeah.
We're going to switch seats. And, B, I would love to hear some of the challenges that comes along with it. Yeah. I think we want to keep up with your journey, but what would you say to someone now? What did I leave off or didn't ask? I got you here. What do I need to make sure I get out of you?
You know, I don't know. You know, I would just say, you know, me, I'm just a person that really just wants to serve people. You know, and I felt that since I was a little child. I just felt I carried the weight of the world on my shoulders. At one point, I know it's kind of morbid. I thought I was going to be a martyr. But, you know, hopefully it's not the case. I know it sounds crazy.
Wait a minute. Who you going to start with?
No, you just
Please don't start with me.
And I don't mean in that sense. I mean, you know, I always tell my children and some of my family, you know, I'm going to be Moses. You know, I may not walk into the promised land, but my goal is to kind of set the tone for the next generation. And, you know, and I'm okay with that. And it's fine. You know, and so as long as you're settled in yourself and confident in yourself, I think you'll be fine. You know?
How do you get confidence? I think you have confidence. I have confidence. Some people are not confident. Where your confidence come from?
So my confidence comes.
What is it?
Yeah, I guess it comes from just knowing who I am. I wasn't always that way. I was a very meek child, mild child, you know. And shout out to the people who were raised in Pentecostal and holiness churches and stuff. We told to be meek, and sometimes I couldn't fully explore my full personality. So it took a little bit of time, but once, you know, God allowed me to reach that, and I was just confident in who I am, confident in my skin tone,
period,
my hair,
the skin,
all that. And thank you for Stella Got a Groove back for bringing us back, us chocolate people. But neither here nor there. Once you become settled in yourself, then you can just be confident. It's easier said than done, but you have to practice it every day. You know, don't worry about what people say. You know, because people will stop you from getting to where you need to get in life. You know, and then they'll throw you by the wayside. So really do what you need to do on this earth and kind of keep it moving forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love this. So we will make sure that everyone who comes and visits our website and all that they know how to find you. Appreciate it. We're rooting for you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for what you're doing. I'm excited. You share something. So by this time next year, for people who want to pivot, they know by this time next year, I don't want to be doing this. What's one thing they can start doing today?
So one thing you can start doing today is planning and preparing. And I say prepare, see what your vision is and how to get there. And so today, say next year you want to be, obviously you're going to be on, you know, national network next year. So you operate like you are, operate in excellence. And one thing I would say in our community, I can speak on different levels when it comes to our community. We just need to be excellent. And if you just practice excellence every day and kind of start moving forward in the direction that, and see yourself in that space, I think you can accomplish it. It may take 1 year, 2 years, but you are the catalyst for that change. And so just begin today. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
I appreciate this. We got to have you back. Thank you so much. Wow. Y'all, come on. I already told you. My guy was here. What an inspiring conversation. And so if you have been waiting for permission to pivot, or make that bold change. I hope this conversation has given you that nudge. Michael's story has been a reminder that it's never too late to start a new mission. So what is stopping you? Not fear, y'all. Come on, we got this, all right? I'm excited about our This Time Next Year goals. Don't forget to get your This Time Next Year workbook. Hang out with us in the community, all right? Stay tuned. We will be right back after the break.
Searching for higher education, a supportive network, and a place to make lifelong friendships? Say hello to Virginia Wesleyan University in Virginia Beach. Virginia Wesleyan is a must-see. To schedule a campus tour, go to vwu.edu/explore.
Listen to this. There's the right way, the wrong way, the cool way, our way. Way cool. Way off. Way to go. Way to be. Way to make it happen. In the way. Out of the way. All the way. The old way. The new way. We're on our way. With bright things coming. Chartway.
We have had a great show today. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning. Remember, there's so many things for us to find gratitude with. Go ahead and do that today. Thank you to our special guest, Michael Harris. We appreciate him for stopping by and really inspiring us. And if somebody makes you want to cry, stay strong. Sniffle. Think about me. Just know that your girl Allison is somewhere not crying until we get to the crib, and then I'm going to cry, okay? Today has been a fantastic day, a morning, so I'm excited about the rest of the day. Thank you for hanging out with us. Join us in our This Time Next Year group, and I will see you on tomorrow. This is the More Laughing in the Morning Show, and I am Allison the Comedian. Toodles!
Searching for higher education, a supportive network, and a place to make lifelong friendships? Say hello to Virginia Wesleyan University in Virginia Beach. Virginia Wesleyan is a must-see. To schedule a campus tour, go to vwu.edu/explore.
Listen to this. There's the right way, the wrong way, the cool way, our way. Way cool. Way off. Way to go. Way to be. Way to make it happen. In the way. Out of the way. All the way. The old way. The new way. We're on our way. With bright things coming. Chartway.